Thank you so much for this honor. Good evening. Oh, yes, okay. Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Not at all. Thank you so much. Oh, technical difficulties, excuse me.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening. That's a work in progress, that documentary that I'm producing, which will eventually speak to all of the mentors in my life and prove that mentoring really is about teaching what you know and the wisdom of living. But thank you for watching that. I'd like to thank Senator Mary Landrieu, Senator Larry Craig, Representative Dave Camp, Representative James Oberstar, and Executive Director Deanna Carlton Stacy, and past Executive Director Carrie Hassenblog for all of the work you do, the CCAI Board of Directors, and the 193 members of Congress that make this miracle happen every day. I believe that America has raised me in God's trust. America has bequeathed me with heirlooms of freedom, opportunity, faith. She has taught me humility through foster care. But America has never turned her back on me. She has showed me compassion and grace by placing me in the arms of the Armsteads, the Taylors, the Turners, the Sawyers, the Silvermans, and Mrs. Sterling, who surprised me and came this evening. Mrs. Sterling, would you please stand, one of my foster mothers? America, by her own example, has shown me indefatigable strength and courage. All of these 6 families rallied around me long before the term wraparound services was known. They all partnered. Esther Brooks with the Cambridge School of Ballet, my social workers, and these 6 families who continued to pass the baton. Clearly, a senior citizen that lived on a farm in Maine was not going to go to Cambridge. So she made a phone call and crossed state lines, and there I was with another foster family and another and another. I was not adopted because state law in Maine dictated that a child of African American descent could not be raised by any other than her own ethnicity or his own ethnicity. And we've come a long way since then. And I'm grateful for every family that I had the privilege to live with. America inspired me with its philanthropic spirit. It gave me the gift of the National Endowment for the Arts, and it gave me the Ford Foundation. And that, in fact, placed me in a different kind of family, American Ballet Theater, which I now am privileged to be a patron of. And for 18 years, I don't know how often this happens, but thank you, Health and Human Services. Thank you. Thank you for feeding me, clothing me, housing me, and giving me Medicaid. 18 years. Thank you. I want to thank all of my mentors, past, present, and hopefully future, because we never stop learning, who stand with me tonight and every day. I want to ask a very important man to stand who was with me as a child, who held my hand, who cried with me, who wrote me letters, who gave me so much out-of-pocket service so that I'd have ballet slippers and point shoes and bus fare on Greyhound to get from Boston to Maine. My social worker, Patrick Moynihan, has come all the way from Maine. Would you please stand, Patrick, table number 9. We've come a long way together, a very long way. Our nation has come a long way, and it has served me so well. And I can honestly say, made in America am I. I promise CCAI and the nation and the world, as much of it that I've seen, Moscow, St. Petersburg in Russia, various parts of Africa, and everywhere in between, visiting orphanages, to give all that I can to what has been so freely given to me, an independent life with dignity. Thank you for this award.